The only thing about this YouTube is now we have to clean the windows. And otherwise we would have just dealt with it. This looks worse now. Okay.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to CJ Farm Grit. Today we are back on the brush puller, as has been going on recently. By the way, happy March everybody. There's a lot more brush here where I'm brush pulling right now. So, and I cleaned the windows, so it'll be easier for you guys to see like what I'm actually doing. So, if I zoom in, if you see all those sticks, that sweeps them into the middle of the row. The mower shoots it up. Can you see? Okay, so just so you guys can see, this is a non-brush pulled row. If you see all the sticks, that's what it looks like. And these are brush pulled rows. I mean, there still are sticks here, but they're chewed up and smaller now. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be better than it was. So yeah, if you can see the difference. Brush pulled, not brush pulled. Brush pulled. Anyway, I thought I would show you. I'll turn the wrong way. That doesn't matter. The brush puller heads sweep the brush into the middle of the row. The mower on the back mows all of the sticks up. So the handles that I'm using, this puts the brush puller heads up and down. This handle puts it out and in. And I adjust that depending on the width of the road, if there's like a vine sticking out, just so I don't hit the vines. This button puts the mower up and down, and this handle turns the heads on and off. So that's everything that I'm using when I am brush pulling and coming out and in of a row. Those two handles, the button, and the thing is what I use. And that gets everything going. So now I'm going to get going. So I put the brush puller heads down, turn them on, and put my mower down. And this mic better be working. Another thing is that the speed of the brush puller heads and the speed of the mower is based on how much I have the throttle pushed forward or back. So this right here, it's the fuel. So if I push it forward, it runs faster. And so if I have it pulled back, look at how slow the brush puller heads go. And then if I speed up, and the same goes for the mower. So when I'm brush pulling like this, I do it not all the way like full throttle forward, wide open, I guess is what Dad says. I do like 3/4 of the way full, 3/4 of the way forward, so that the mower is running at the best to chew everything up, and these run as fast as I can to get all of the brush in. So that's one thing I didn't mention. Like, I would stick you all right here, but the window's not magnetic. Okay, you should be able to see now if you stay there. Okay. I'm coming out of the road, so I'll put my mower up. You wiggle it. I make a wide turn. I'm coming in. I put my brush puller heads down. Am I the only one that felt like we had like a 6-month winter? I'm very happy spring is coming back. Alrighty.
So this is the post pounder. It weighs about 35-40 pounds. It's pretty heavy. So we got the engine's here. The engine's right here. Throttle, and you put the post right up in here, and it drills it down. And so this, we actually got this for a really cheap price of free, and because the engine was seized up. If you don't know what that means, you can't pull the cord. You can't pull the cord, and that's a problem because then you can't start it. And usually that means your engine's done and your whole engine is bad. So that always meant disaster because the whole engine was bad. At least that's what we thought. But I looked it up, and this Marvel mystery oil we found. We're not sponsored, just a product we found. Marvel mystery oil. It's gas additive. Put in your fuel tank. You put it right in the spark plug. It's under this cover, but you put it right in the spark plug. Take out the spark plug, put it in the spark plug hole, and wait like 10 minutes and pull it a couple times. Pull the cord. let that stuff flush out, and then put this plug in, and then it should start. But there will be a lot of white smoke because you have stuff inside of the engine. But yeah, that's what worked. So today me and my little sister are replacing posts in these Concord grapes. It doesn't really matter which variety, but we have this is about 75 metal T-posts. They're a lot better than wood because they're lighter and they don't rot out. And this is the post pounder we use. You're holding it like straight out in front of you because I'm standing in the trailer while she goes, and because we put a T-post every 2 vines, there's a post that should be every 2 vines. And I stand in the trailer, and I stand on the edge of the trailer, and that's how I do it. So she drives. We should be putting, because if you look at the T-post we already put in, there is none, but they're way over there. But there's a T-post, and then on the wire is a T-post clip. It goes around the wire and then clips to the T-post. But we don't have any of those right now. Dad needs to get some. And my other sister is really fast at doing that, so we'll just go through and do that later. But yeah, so we're pounding post. There's about 75-ish here, and is that it? So we always wear earbuds. There you go. It's a lot of work recording for you guys. How far down did we make it? Usually, there's not so many posts we have to put in, but there was like a little rotten sprig here, so there was like many wood posts that were rotten. So we put in there's 5 posts right there. Usually we drive a little bit further. Usually there's not so many, but this farm, there's a lot of rotten posts. So here's the post. It's about that height, I don't know. So I have to put it where there's some wire, some spare wire right there. I can't do it right here where the wood is on the wire, because this needs to come up and gets attached to the post with a T-post clip, and that holds it firm to the wire. See there's these nubs on there. I can't do this and record, but anyways, that goes right up on the clip. There's a T-post clip that goes on there. My other sister is right down there brush pulling. There, is the thing moving? That's her. She's brush pulling right down there. And we have to walk through. I did it on this farm, but usually an employee does it. Walk through and whack every post like this. And see if it's rotten or not, because if it will be loose. So on this farm I did it, but usually an employee does it. So well, that was rotten. Boy, whoever did this didn't do a good job. Oh, that's why. Because this wire was so down in the post, I couldn't get the wire up out of the post, so I couldn't yank it out. But usually an employee comes through and yanks out these rotten posts and lays them down on the ground. And we just go pick them up on the cycle and trailer, like that, right through and pick them up. They weigh about, these wood posts weigh about 10 pounds maybe. Other side of the wire, because the wire is slightly leaning toward me. Post goes there. I push it in a little bit with my hands. Look at that. Look at that. She'll be recorded. So now we go to a new field. We finished that field. Now we go to a new one. I'm just riding in the trailer here. So we got to the new field. Yeah, now we're gonna do this field. Post pound. So now we need the employee to come through and yank out all the rotten posts in the row. So me and my sister on these two Can-Ams are gonna go do sprinklers, put on sprinklers in the grapes. Yeah. There goes my sister in the brush puller. And we are putting on sprinklers. My younger sister and I on the Can-Ams. Every single sprinkler, pretty basic, straightforward. I'm sure you've already seen the video about how to screw in a sprinkler. Put my sprinkler on too.
We will see you tomorrow. Are you working? Yeah. Okay, so it is the next day, and we're brush pulling again. It's actually drizzling right now. It's starting to. Which is good because we don't want the soil to dry out. This is a good spot to show you. Right here, the soil's a little bit drier. And so when I turn these on, look at the dust it kind of makes. Well, it doesn't really. That's because it's not dry enough. And because I'm not moving. But if the soil is any drier than this, then it's going to be super dusty. Like dusty where I can't see my brush puller heads dusty. And so, just a minute. Hold on. Little drizzles of rain is going to keep the soil moist. And so then I don't have to deal with any dusty dirt, so. Hello? Forget about the rain. It rained for like 5 minutes and now the sun is out, so. But I finished all of the grapes on this parcel. For now, we still have a lot of grapes to do on other farms, but I'm just doing the apples right now, the wildfire galas. We do the apples twice because it's a lot this year. There's a lot more sticks and stuff that need mowed up compared to the grapes. So I know the sun's going behind the cloud. But if you can see all the sticks. And you see those apples right there?
So the apples that are on the ground were the unripe apples during harvest time because we color pick these galas.
There's a lot of those apples on the ground. So I'm running them over and they're soft and light holding. But the tractor tires are running them over and the smell is very strong.
Just to clarify, the smell wasn't mold that I was smelling, it just really smelled like apple cider or something out there. So yeah.
I'm in the tractor and I can smell it. I would tell you guys to take a deep breath and see if you can smell it, but we've established that doesn't work. Shoot, I forgot to put the mower down. Okay, well, I got those apples done. All the grapes are done on this farm. The only thing left here is the grannies, but that is it for today.
So this was in mid-March. We were able to get away before everything starts growing on the farm again, and work hard and play hard is a nice balance to life.
This is very steep. The camera again does not do it justice.
That almost didn't go in. What is it?
There's some deer. Didn't want to scare them off. To get more bay deer. Okay, let's choose.
Why? Because you lost?
Ow! Come on, jump the net. It's easy.
You do it.